Right.
Oh, hello, gorgeous. Hello.
Little honey in the back.
What she's got, which is very classic of the breed, is entropion or in-rolling eyelids. This is a really complicated procedure that I'm about to perform on Honey. She's such a lovely dog, but at the moment, she doesn't have a home and she doesn't have a future. So I better get this procedure right.
It's an early start for Scott. He's on the road answering a call from rescue group All Dogs Matter. Their kennels are an hour's drive north from Richmond in Waltham Abbey, Essex.
So there's thousands of dogs that are abandoned here in the UK every year, but not all of them find new homes. But I tell you what, it would be made a hell of a lot worse if it wasn't for the dedication of volunteers and staff at amazing rescue centres like All Dogs Matter. So when they say they've got a special case for me, I make it my absolute priority to get up and see them just as soon as I can to see if there's anything I can do to help. Hello, Mum. Hello, beautiful. Haven't you done well? But I can kind of see the problem. I'm almost certain she's probably had a cesarean having puppies this big in a tiny little dog like that.
It's really small and the pups are really doing well.
Yeah, they weren't going to come out the natural way, were they, honey?
Jane is introducing Scott to the sad story behind Sadie and her 3 puppies.
So Sadie was very heavily pregnant when she was brought into a vet clinic by her owners. She's only a baby herself. You've done so well, haven't you? Then she had a cesarean in order to deliver them. They were huge puppies. But of course, the bill was quite large and the owners simply refused to pay it, so they dumped her at the vet practice. All right, let's have a little look at this tummy, hey? If we just flip her onto her back like that, Jane, well done. Oh, lots of milk there for babies. Well done, Mum.
We'd like to see if we can get her vaccinated as well.
Absolutely, yeah, that's fine. I brought the vaccinations today, all good. Thankfully, the team here at All Dogs Matter jumped in and saved Sadie, took the puppies here, and then have reared them all together. They're a gorgeous little family, and all 3 puppies have already got homes. Yes, just no more puppies. You're far too small. OK, Sadie, be a brave girl. Brave girl, well done. Oh, I know, it's a little bit sore, isn't it, sweetheart? I know, brave girl. Sadie's trying to be saved by one of her puppies over there. Look at that. I'll save you, Mummy. Come here. Come here. Oh, my goodness, you guys are so cute. Let me have it. Oh, yes. Aren't you guys lucky? You've already got homes, hey? How cool is that?
But Scott's work is a long way from finished.
So, Scott, I know you're having fun with the pups, but I was just called.
Another terrible case of neglect is arriving at the kennels.
Hi, ladies. How you doing?
Hi.
Who have you got for me today?
Right.
Oh, hello, gorgeous. Hello.
Little honey in the back.
So this is Honey. Hello, beautiful. And wow,
Not in very good condition.
I only need a few seconds to see there's quite a few issues here, isn't
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
Hey, but you're incredibly gorgeous.
It's very sweet. So we got a call today from one of the local pounds that we work with about a beautiful Shar-Pei that had been abandoned. She was on death row, on the death row list, so she'd done 7 days and was now ready to go. So we were asked if we could come over and help out.
First of all, I can see this poor skin. She's scratching like mad, very red and very thickened, all these little scabs all over. So it's almost certain she's got mange. The mange mite, which basically runs underneath the skin, is incredibly itchy, leads to this hair loss and, of course, then a secondary infection where they're scratching themselves all the time.
Sure.
But, of course, one thing we know mostly about Shar-Peis is all these extra folds of skin.
Mm-hmm.
And what she's got, which is very classic of the breed, is entropion or in-rolling eyelids. And what they're doing is rubbing on the protective surface of the eye, the cornea, and leading to an ulcer. But certainly, the longer that's left, the more chance that she'll become blind.
Oh, really? OK. Oh, poor Honey, we can't have that. Scott needs to fix you. I would imagine that a dog like Honey, she's quite a rare colour, would have probably cost, say, at least £1,000. So research, look at what you're buying. You wouldn't buy a Ferrari if you couldn't afford the insurance, And it's so stressful for them being abandoned. They can suffer not just physically, emotionally. It's so difficult for them not knowing what's going on in their lives.
I'm going to do my best to make your face as beautiful as your personality, but it's already pretty gorgeous. It is.
Scott's here to save the day, save the honey monster.
It is. I'll do my best. They're the victims in this. They are literally the pawn in a terrible game of dog chess. I don't know why people think they deserve to have a dog when they treat them in this manner.
Scott will now take Honey back to Richmond for surgery that will decide her future.
In order for her to get the forever home, she does have some fairly serious hurdles to jump. We've got to get the skin sorted, and absolutely the eye problem that she's got is severe. The procedure that we have to perform is complex, and sometimes this surgery doesn't work. There we go.
All right.
Say
We'll
goodbye to
come and see you
Ira.
next week. You be a good girl. We'll see you next
So it
week.
really is an unsure future, but fingers crossed, she absolutely deserves a second chance.
Bye, Scott. Bye, honey. See you next week.
Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Look who I've got. Honey.
Penny.
Isn't she
It's a big reception at Richmond for Scott's new patient, Honey.
We've got little bits of work to do on her face, so Gemma, you can take her downstairs, get everything ready for us, and I'm going to get into my scrubs, all right?
All right, come on then. Come on, honey bunny.
The 1-year-old Shar-Pei was dumped after her owners discovered she had medical problems that were going to cost over £1,000 to fix.
Well done. What you think of her?
Oh, look at her skin.
I know, it's really bad, isn't it?
Little baby.
Yeah, poor mangy girl.
Hey,
Right.
honey bun.
So, we're just going to put a catheter in your leg, okay?
You're gonna be a good girl.
Give you some pre-med. You can just... I think she's just yearning for attention, any kind of attention, even a vet putting a needle in her arm. She's pretty chilled about it. She's an absolute sweetheart. This is a really complicated procedure that I'm about to perform on Honey. She's such a lovely dog, but at the moment, she doesn't have a home and she doesn't have a future. So I better get this procedure right. So you can see those horrible eyelashes. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of swelling of all the tissues surrounding the eye as well. So, poor little girl. All right.
Oh, you're gonna see the world. You're able to see the world again. I don't know how people can treat them like this. Look at her.
No.
Do you know, with everything that she's got wrong with her and how uncomfortable her skin must feel, she's still so lovely.
I know. This procedure, you would say, is a bit like a facelift. It is lifting some skin away from the tops and the bottoms of the eyes in order for her to see. But this isn't a plastic surgery procedure that's just for her beauty and good looks. This is to try and fix her eyes, try and take away that chronic irritation, those in-rolling eyelids, and the scratching that she must feel on the eyes as a result of the eyelashes. Hard to tell. I mean, they're so deep-seated and so covered. I'm really struggling to be able to actually even see the eye. So, yeah. Honey's lived her whole life in discomfort, I would imagine. This hasn't been a good life for her so far.
Did you get a bit carried away with the clipping?
A nice wide surgical site, Gemma. It's not about aesthetics here. Well, it is about aesthetics. I'm actually giving her a facelift.
Yeah. Okay.
Time for your close-up.
Scott is about to start the operation which could change the life of Honey the rescue dog. In this delicate doggy facelift, he needs to take away enough skin to stop her eyelashes scratching her cornea. Too little skin and the procedure will fail.
So what I'm doing here is just taking away a section of tissue above the eye, and then I'm going to stitch those sections of skin back together. And what that's going to do is cause a bit of tension, and it'll help to pull the eyebrow back. Yeah, it's obviously a pretty unattractive thing to watch, but it will give a functional result, which is a dog that won't have eyelashes rubbing up constantly against her poor eye.
It has put me off going under the knife myself. I don't think I'll be having any plastic surgery. Bit gruesome for me, but it's perfect for Honey. It's going to really make a difference to her. What kind of stitch are you going to do?
Was there a dressmaking stitch that you'd recommend?
Or maybe an invisible slip stitch.
Before Gemma changed careers, she was a successful fashion designer. Today, she's not holding back with her assessment of Scott's handiwork.
I don't know if I'd let him on a couture gown. They're not dainty enough stitches, I'm afraid. No comment.
It's probably the same would apply, Gemma. I don't think I'd let you free on anything with a pulse.
Excuse me, I have you know, I've been learning my suturing. They're quite good.
What you've been practicing on?
on a bit of rubber thing.
Exactly.
So me and Scott have a little bit of banter. When I first came for an interview, he said to me, well, you're no spring chicken. And he didn't realise what he'd said until he'd said it, and then it was out there. He couldn't take it back. So I think that gives me right to tease him occasionally. Yeah, she's going to let me on a live patient soon.
Gosh. Make sure that I'm heavily sedated when that happens.
I'll make sure you're not in the building. He's annoyed with me now. That's going together really beautifully, isn't it? It's amazing.
Really happy with the outcome. The eyelashes are now folding outside the eye where they're supposed to be, and hopefully a much more comfortable future lies ahead. So far, so good. I'm just about to move to the other eye.
So whilst you're doing this to poor Honey,
Yeah.
all the puppies are in upstairs.
I wonder what all that barking was upstairs.
Yeah, puppy party time.
You hear those playful barks and you think, you know what, I feel a little jealous. I want to get up there and have some fun. But then I realise that the kind of presents that puppies bring aren't ones that I want to pick up.
Nearly there, Honey. You're doing very well.
We get her skin sorted, we get her face and eyes sorted, and she'll be the beauty on the outside as well as in.
So when are you booking in for your facelift?
How rude.
Now he doesn't know what to say.
So there's the last suture on our little beauty, and fingers crossed, after that little facelift, she's just gonna be a happy, healthy girl. But that, Gemma, is that.
Now we've got to find her a home.
Okay, she can wake up now. Lovely. There we go, here we go. Good girl. Hello, honey. Good girl.
Hi.
Hello, hi. Look, you can see me. Yeah, look, she's looking at me already. Hello.
Honey.
Oh, how cool is that? All right, should we put you back in a cage to sleep it off? Yeah?
But while Honey may be out of danger, the vet may be in a bit of trouble.
It must have really hurt because I could just tell by his face he was in agony. He's about to cry, I think. Did that bring tears to your eyes? It wasn't funny to Scott at the time, but I was dying inside. Couldn't laugh, but...
I've got, yeah.
Both Scott and Honey will have to cope with a bit of swelling tomorrow.
Good girl, you've done so well. That's the first big hurdle jumped. I've just got to sort out your skin and find you a new home. Come on, gorgeous girl. Come on, beautiful. That's a good girl.
It's 24 hours since Honey's operation, and the Shar-Pei's eyes have already opened up significantly.
Any woman that gets a facelift is always going to be critical of the result. But the fact that Honey is following me around and giving me kisses and cuddles, I think that client satisfaction is all good. Her spatial awareness with the collar's a little bit questionable. She's smashing into almost everything. But you know what, it has to stop her from scratching those sutures, and it's all important to get the result we want.
Honey has also been ravaged by mange mites, which are still causing excruciating inflammation to her skin.
Not much of a spa treatment today for poor Honey. Instead of having a shampoo that smells like lavender or a rose petal, it smells like petrol. Pretty disgusting. But the hope is once we've killed off those nasty mites, she is going to have a beautiful, glossy, honey-coloured coat.
Great teamwork, but there does seem to be a bit of truth serum in this bathwater.
Vets never get involved in anything like this. It's very rare that they get involved in the dirty work. So it's always funny when they do, because they always do it wrong.
Nathan is only one of 2 male vet nurses employed at the practices.
We're surrounded by a bunch of very, very strong-willed women. You know, there's bloke solidarity with me and Nathan.
Especially when it comes to that time of the month. That's the...
He's going to get it now, I tell you.
I think the guys secretly like being outnumbered, and they give as good as they get. And certain boys are more bigger gossip than the girls. I won't name names.
All right, honey, so you've got to dry off naturally. Oof. I tell you what, anyone that gets this dog is going to be lucky because she is an absolute delight.
Later that day, Nina from rescue group All Dogs Matter arrives to start Honey on her new journey.
Hi there, hi, I'm Scott, how are you?
Hi, I'm Nina, nice
Hi,
to meet
Nina,
you.
and
You're
more
right.
importantly, very good, this is Honey.
Hello, little sweetheart. Oh
Isn't
my God,
she
she's
gorgeous?
gorgeous? Very rewarding for the dog, for you as a human. When we see them progressing and finally landing on their paws, it's just wonderful. Gorgeous,
Find
look
her
at
home.
her. She's so cute. Look at those beautiful eyes. It's much better now. Is more comfortable.
It was lovely to see the bond that Nina struck up straight away with Honey. And I tell you, the more and more she spoke to Honey, the more and more I wanted to speak. What a great accent. There's a kisses. Oh, there's a kiss. Oh dear, and tongues. Well, that's very French.
I told you to have the French side. Yeah.
It's always sad to see them go, but I tell you what, she is an absolute stellar dog, and she's going to find a great owner, I have no doubt. Hopefully, you'll let me come and do a house visit soon, because I'd just love to see how she gets on.
Of course.
All right then, bye-bye, beautiful. Hey, good luck at your new home. I don't think it's going to be long before you've got a loving family to go to. Ooh, you're beautiful. All right, all the best.
Thank you very much
See
for
ya.
everything.
Thanks so much for coming.
See you later. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, honey. See ya.
Bye.
Come on, pup. Good girl.
Look at my girls.
She's got both.
Another 2 weeks later, and Honey is looking very relaxed in her forever home.
Good girl.
The Shar-Pei's new family are Gwen, Philip, and their daughter Catherine. Honey also has 2 new doggy siblings.
We saw her on the website, decided we really liked her, but she was actually at a foster home. So we were told we can go and see her. So we took Riley, the pug, with us to see how they got on. And me and my mum fell in love with her. So she came for a week and she just didn't leave. She just stayed. So it worked out really well for her. Now we've got large, medium and small. Which I like that. I just hope she knows that she's staying here now. I'm not sure she knows that yet.
Hello! Hello, gorgeous girl. How are you?
As promised, Scott's arrived to check up on one of his favourite patients.
I'm elated to see just how comfortable Honey seems to be, and Catherine already seems to adore her. Well, let's have a little exam of her, shall we? Hello, who are you? Hello, who's this guy?
This is Nelson.
Hello, handsome. And you got a pug over there as well?
And this is Riley over here. So
Riley.
we've got quite a collection here.
Yeah. Let's have a little look at your eyes first. They do look fantastic. The scars have healed really well. They both seem the same size and shape, and you can start seeing those beautiful brown eyes that she's got as well.
Lovely eyes.
They really do. And how's her skin been going?
Even the 2 weeks she's been here, I think she looks a lot better.
Yeah, well, she's certainly not itchy anymore, scratching herself to death, and it definitely looks a lot less red, a lot less sore. There's no scabs. From a behavioural point, she does seem very stressed here.
She looks stressed, doesn't she?
You are so chilled and happy in your new home, aren't you?
I love Honey. I couldn't imagine our house without her now. She's my new baby. She comes to bed with me for half an hour every night and has a cuddle. Then she goes back downstairs and then she comes and wakes me up for work in the morning, which is better than an alarm. It's a nice wake-up call, yeah.
As a vet, to treat a dog and see them getting better, that's one thing. But then to find a family in a home as great as this, for this great little dog, I'm absolutely over the moon, so yeah.
You deserve it, don't you, Honey?
You're a lucky girl, and so are you. You're a lucky girl.
I am as well.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kate, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to the Bondi Vet YouTube channel. Click on the screen for more great content. And for free, exclusive, never seen before Bondi Vet stories, you can sign up to bondipet.com, and you can do so via the link in the description.